can't be mean to your dad on a stop, man. 91, you grab one of these shoulders, you might not make it to your friend. I'll tell you right now, it's not worth my job to just make up a speed. You guys heard of Ride with the Hive before?
I've seen
Yes!
This is gonna be on YouTube.
Okay, well, we're not in California anymore.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. That's right, with the Hive.
I'm Trooper Heath with the Utah Highway Patrol. We're in Fillmore, Utah today. We just passed the first Capitol building of the state of Utah. We'll be riding with the Hive. We're going to see what we can get into in Millard County today. So sitting in the median, this vehicle came by us at 91 miles an hour. We just pulled out to stop it, have a conversation. The reason I stopped you is going a little quick back there.
Okay.
Did you happen to see your speed?
83 when I saw you.
Right at 91.
No.
Yeah, definitely 91.
Show me.
What's that?
You gotta show me that.
Show you 91? What would I show you on?
I don't know, what did you call it?
You just don't believe me?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I wasn't going 91.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license for me?
I do.
Do you have stock tires on this thing?
They're a little bit oversized.
Okay. Do you know how much oversized?
Not much.
Not much as in percentage wise?
I don't know.
So I'll tell you the difference is, and this is why I'm saying, you might have saw 83, maybe 85, something like that. The second you put, and the rule of thumb is if you put a percentage of tire bigger than what comes stock, your speedometer is actually not calibrated for your speed.
Well,
right.
But it's not 8.
Well, to give you an example,
10%,
right. So to give you an example, I have 33-inch tires on my pickup truck. It's when I'm going 85, I'm actually going 94. It's that big of a difference, and people don't realize it. Anyway, but my point is I'll tell you right now, it's not worth my job to just make up a speed. I wouldn't walk up here for that reason.
Okay,
so.
well, I didn't think I was, I mean, definitely in relation to the traffic, I wasn't.
Okay, well, you saw 83, I'll tell you what, even at that, 80 miles per hour is the speed limit. Okay, so understood. Give me just a second, I'll be right back. So after conversation with him, he decided he was gonna argue, said he was only going 83, which I've sat this spot lots in my career, and it's very obvious when you have a vehicle going 11 miles per hour over the speed limit. One argument that I try to help people out with is anytime that you put a larger tire on a vehicle, it actually changes your speedometer to where it's not calibrated anymore. And so if your truck says 85, you're actually not running 85 miles an hour. You're going to go a percentage bigger. One of the things that got taught to me is basically it's the percentage of tire size bigger, it's about percentage of speed. It's pretty close, and so far the math's worked out. So I tried explaining that to him, but he disagrees, and that's okay. People can disagree. Here's this. Okay, so like I said, I had you 91. You were man enough to admit you're at least going 83, so I'm just going to cite it for 83. Okay. That way it's not the 11 over, it's just 3 over.
But I was just telling my wife this might be my first speeding ticket ever.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How old are you?
65.
65? Well, here's to another 65, hopefully.
All right.
Okay, you guys travel safe, okay? Thanks. So, ended up citing him for 83. When I originally walked up to the vehicle, he wanted to argue that he was only going 83, not 91. To me, there's better places to sit and argue, for example, court, than on the side of the freeway. And so typically I would have given a 91 mile per hour a little bit of a break anyway, unless they had some sort of extensive speeding history or something like that, that they need the full amount. I would have dropped it probably from 91, maybe 5 miles per hour to 86, or heck, even 89. But the reason I did 83 is he said he was going 83, so that's fine. And the way the courts work anyway is anything from 1 to 10 miles per hour, you're actually getting cited the same exact citation amount. Like the court fees, they're in brackets. They go from 1 to 10 miles per hour, 11 to 15, 16 to 20, and then anything past 20, it kind of comes into the court. Obviously on the freeway, anything past 20 comes into a entirely different code for us. It's actually speeding 100 miles an hour or greater. Here in the state of Utah, with speed at 105 miles per hour, you actually qualify for a statute that we're fortunate to have from our legislators that was passed, that is reckless driving at 105 miles per hour or greater. So that's kind of why I did what I did. It makes him kind of feel like he won the stop, and I'm okay with letting someone win every once in a while. Vehicle came by us. It had the whole front window completely tinted, and then the side windows may be legal, but that front windshield makes them look a lot darker, so I'm assuming that it's all going to be a little bit darker. Biggest thing that we see with these window tinted cars is, I mean, at night it's so hard to see out of, especially with the full front windshield tinted. We'll stop these guys and have a conversation with them. Is your full windshield tinted?
I'm not sure.
Not sure? Okay. I'll be able to tell you right here. So, okay. Yeah, so you're 47. Usually they're right around like in the 70s from factory. So you've got not just that strip right there, but that's below that line, but then you have the rest of that tinted too. Do you mind rolling up your window about here for me? Perfect. See, this one doesn't look as bad. I think it's your front. That's still pretty dark. You're still at 11%. Okay. So rule of thumb is plus or minus 5%. So, oh, you're good. You're good, man. 35%. So if you were at 30, okay, I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah. At 11, you're a little dark. Yep. One thing just to think about too. Have you driven it? You've driven at night, I'm sure, at this. Yeah, pretty hard to see out of. Yeah. What's that? When you're changing lanes. Yeah, changing lanes. You're like, man. You like check 3 times, maybe roll your window down, so you're like, make sure that nothing. Well, that could also be used against you guys, right? Like if you were to ever get in an accident or something, whether that's your fault or not. Okay, so obviously safety is a big part of that. So, do you have your driver's license for me? That's kind of what I figured. That the full front windshield was tinted. He did have a strip as well that's below that AS1 line on the vehicle. I pointed that out to him. I know dealerships will throw it on there. It makes a car look more appealing and stuff for people to buy, and they'll even argue that, well, I bought it this way. I understand that, but you are now in possession of that vehicle. You're responsible for making sure that vehicle's legal and safe to drive on the highway. Have you heard of fix-it ticket before?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Okay, so the way it works is you have 14 days you can remove the window tint, and it's just this one, that one, and your windshield. You can leave anything on the back. Once you get that removed, you'll contact an officer first. They'll put their name, badge number, the agency they work for, and the date that they checked it. You can contact the Millard County Justice Court. Don't do that before the 14 days, then they'll just issue the citation, and as well as it could go to warrant. So it says window tint violation, one's for the front side, one's for the windshield. So
yeah, I have no idea.
I have a question. Is somebody recording?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Is it on YouTube?
This is gonna be on YouTube.
Sick. You guys heard of Ride with the Hive before? Yes.
Okay.
No way.
Well, you guys are the lucky numbers, I guess. So, what's that?
Is this the first time you've been pulled over?
It's your first stop?
And I was like, I think we're being recorded.
Well, it'll be documented for you. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that.
You guys travel safe, okay?
You too.
Yeah. Yeah, so came up on us in the number 1 lane, going 96 miles an hour. Past us, he was still going 90. So, try to get him to stop real quick. Hello?
Hello.
Going a little quick back there. Did you happen to see your speed? What's that?
Was that the 10 over?
You were at 96.
96?
Yeah. Do you know the speed limit right here?
80?
80. Yeah, where are you headed to?
Las Vegas to the
Las Vegas? Okay. So this is a rental?
This is a rental.
Okay, do you have a driver's license?
Yeah, I'm his dad.
Oh, you're his dad. Man, you look too young to be his dad.
Thank you.
Well, what's that?
I'm gonna say no. He looks a little old
Yeah,
man.
he's giving me.
He has
giving me
white
a hard
hair and
time.
everything.
What? Leave. You know what? Should I give him a ticket for being rude to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? You can't be mean to your dad on a stop, man. You can't be mean to your dad ever, but okay, give me just a second, I'll be right back, all right? Said he was going about 10 over, which by the time he had passed me, it's pretty typical. People kind of inherently hit their brakes when they see law enforcement officers of any agency, just a cop car in general. So by the time you actually look down at it, you probably drop 5, maybe 4 miles an hour. So he said he was going about 10 over. Like I said, I had him at radar 96. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop it from 96 to 89, okay? The reason I'm doing that, it's the same as going 1 over as far as the court's concerned with the price of the citation, okay? So it's not hitting you for the full 16 over, it's just gonna do 9 over.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys travel safe, okay? You're almost like 4 hours away, so hang in there. Okay, you guys be safe. We're gonna head over to Millard High School. I'm an assistant coach for the basketball team, and it's their senior night tonight. So we're gonna stop in, and it's good, 1, 2, to go there in uniform every once in a while. We take a lot of pride in supporting our communities and schools in any way we can, whether that's just from a law enforcement aspect or, like I said, coaching. So good.
What's up, Trooper?
Hey,
I saw you pull over someone.
did you? Oh, is it outside of Trooper?
Everyone's seen him.
Oh, really?
Your dad? What's he wearing?
You like my hat? Huh? You like it?
Filming a Netflix documentary?
What's that?
Are you filming a Netflix documentary?
No.
Are we going to be the next Last Chance You?
The what?
Last Chance You?
Last Chance You. Yeah. Here we go. Go, boys. Out on US 50, this car is going 91. The speed limit out here is posted 65. We'll go talk to him real quick. Richfield 617 1060.
How you doing, man?
Good. 91's a little quick.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm in a rush.
What's the rush?
I just have, so I'm going over to my friends. I'm coming from Delta. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're in a rush to get to your friends?
Yeah,
Something wrong with him, or is he just
he's just, you know,
waiting for you?
Yeah, he's just waiting for me.
To hang out?
Yeah, to hang out.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you this. 91, you grab one of these shoulders, you might not make it to your friend.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't know.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license for me?
Yes, I do.
So you lived in Fillmore. You know how many deer are out on this road?
No, I don't.
A lot, right?
Okay.
Okay, I get a lot of car deers out here.
Okay.
And another thing, like, not only have you grab that shoulder, you get a deer through here at 91 miles an hour. That's a whole different story too. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have your registration? 91 and a 65. That's too quick. Especially on these rural highways with livestock, deer, heck, sometimes people that are out walking around either looking for their livestock. If they're out, you never know. Okay, here's this.
Okay.
And then that's that registration.
Thank you so much.
Slow down for me.
Yep.
Cruise control is awesome out here. And then just, like I said, keep an eye out for deer, okay?
Yes, sir. Sorry, man.
Yep, be safe.
Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
9 miles over the speed limit is okay.
9 miles.
9 miles over the speed limit is okay. 9 miles over the speed limit is okay.
License plate light, it's burnt out. So go have a conversation, just kind of inform him. Hello.
Hello.
The reason I stopped you is your license plate light's out.
So I'm sorry, no speak English.
You don't know English?
No English.
Okay. Give me just a second, let me go get a translator, okay? Okay, the reason I stopped you is your license plate light is out.
Vale, la razón por la que te detuve es que la luz de tu matrícula está apagada.
Have your driver's license?
¿Tienes licencia de conducir?
No driver's license? What about you?
No. Oh, yeah?
Do you have a driver's license?
No.
Neither of you have a driver's license?
Sorry.
Okay. You understand that? Hold on. You understand that's a problem, right?
Entiendes que eso es un problema, ¿verdad?
Okay, while I'm back there working on this, is there someone nearby that can come pick up the car that has a driver's license?
Vale, bueno, estoy allí trabajando en esto. ¿Hay alguien cerca que pueda venir a recoger el coche que tiene licencia de conducir?
Sí.
Yeah.
Okay, call them.
Que lo llames.
Sí.
Yep. Driver and passenger both informed me that they don't speak English, so I came back to my vehicle. Fortunately, on my phone there's a translate app that I use quite frequently for this exact situation. The driver is not licensed, only has a passport from Peru, and then the passenger also doesn't have a driver's license. So I told them why I'd come back here, get working on getting someone who has a valid driver's license to come and pick up the vehicle. So they're not far from home, but I think it's a better solution than making them having to go and tow the vehicle when they're just down the street if they can have a friend come pick it up. Do you have insurance for the vehicle?
¿Tienes seguro para el vehículo?
Okay, so you don't currently have it?
Creo que ya no.
Okay. Okay, so when you can tell them don't worry about it because I'm gonna have to tow the vehicle if you don't have insurance, okay?
Así que si hiciste a Colin, puedes decirle que no se preocupe porque voy a tener que remolcar el vehículo si no tienes seguro, ¿vale?
How far is home from here?
¿A qué distancia está la casa desde aquí?
Okay, you'll still have to have someone come pick you up though.
Vale, aunque todavía tendrás que hacer que alguien venga a recogerte.
Okay? Yeah. Okay. Came back, ran the vehicle, plate came back and it showed me no insurance to request proof. When I went back up there to ask for the insurance, he said, oh, he did it for 6 months, but it may be over now. He wasn't able to provide proof. So we're gonna get a state tax impound or state tax rotation coming and we're gonna impound the vehicle. Then they're gonna have to have someone come pick them up.
So estoy aquí para traducir un poquito. Mejor que salimos del carro y hablamos acá atrás, ¿ok?
Nothing in the front.
Espera.
There it is. A rim, trash, pair of shoes, empty bin, garbage bag with some clothes in it, wrapping paper. That's their paperwork for the state tax impound. It's for no insurance. They're gonna have people coming for them. Here, I'm gonna have about 617 Drew Bays is on scene. So he's just explaining to them, they have someone coming to pick them up. So try to get over to this PI. So appreciate you guys. So we're on our way. They called out a rollover crash in the median of I-15 about milepost 170. Myself and the other troop that I was on, we're over in Delta, so we have 2 Millard County deputies over there handling it right now, so we'll get over there and relieve them. coming from south. Have you taken pictures or anything yet?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
I got him to fill out this witness statement.
Do you have your state phone on you?
Yes.
I left mine. I'll take your pictures for you real quick.
Would I be good at just driving? So I was just gonna look for like their driver's license and stuff like that to take pictures of.
Okay.
So
perfect.
Yep.
That's what we want. So right out here, you see both of these tire marks, highlighting it with my flashlight here and there. You can see where that tire left, that big divot. That's at which point probably overturned. Same thing on this side. So yeah, we overturned here where it kind of rolled maybe once or twice and then flipped on its side, came to rest upside down.
Charlie. So, but they were both, he said they were both awake when they got on scene here.
Okay.
So,
we'll just,
what else do you need, Morgan?
that's it really. I called for a 1051, so.
Wait around for a second.
A witness statement from the guy that saw it, and then I'll just end up at the hospital asking them.
So we finished up that stop in Delta. We headed over here for this vehicle rollover. You can see the vehicle here behind me. Fortunately, our sheriff's office, we work super close with the Millard County Sheriff's Office. We had 2 deputies that were able to get here, kind of take over the scene, get the lanes closed down that needed to. We're very fortunate with our first responders outside of law enforcement, our medical and our fire guys. They're working 9-to-5 jobs. We don't have a full-time staff down here. It's all volunteer based. So they showed up quick. In fact, we always commend them on the job well done. But like I said, these guys show up to work in the morning and they're able to leave work and come to this type of stuff at night. Eventually what happened, vehicle started drifting off into the median, overcorrected back into the lane, came back down into the median where it eventually rolled. After talking to the deputies, story aligns with what the husband and the passenger kind of said. She woke up, heard rumble strips, saw her fly back into the roadway, and then dove off in the median, and that's when he rolled. So both of them are being transported to the Fillmore Medical Center. Catching up to a vehicle just past us, headed northbound. Its license plate light is not illuminated, so we're gonna just go have a conversation about it real quick. Hello. Good. Reason I stopped you is your license plate light's out.
The license plate light is out?
Yeah, I know it's not something that you just, no one goes out, starts their car and just runs out back and is like, make sure that thing's illuminated.
Yeah.
But sometimes all it takes is someone stopping you to say, hey, just so you know that thing's out.
I appreciate that, man.
Where are you guys headed to?
We're headed, well, we came back from Vegas. We had a company trip. Now we're heading back to Provo, go to the boss's house.
Okay. So you're from California though? Or
he is, yeah.
Oh, you are? So it's your car?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's really why you pulled us over, huh?
What's that?
That's really why you pulled us over? These damn Californians moving into Utah.
No, I don't care about California people. Like, there's a lot of good people in California.
Yeah.
What part of California?
So I'm originally from Southern California, but I live in Salt Lake now.
Sacramento for me.
Sacramento?
When the United States was first formed, it tilted all the fruits, nuts, and granola all over to California, all over to the West Coast.
Yeah, I don't mind California except for people in Sacramento and South California, you know?
Yeah, I'm so used to it, bro.
You have a driver's license for me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. He just didn't know, nothing else going on. He did make a joke about it being because it was a California plate, but the problem was I couldn't see the plate in the first place. There's that. I'm just gonna give you a warning, okay?
That, man.
You can use it as a reminder to make sure you stop into like an AutoZone or something, get that light replaced.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, do you guys have any questions for me?
No, I think we're good to go.
Okay, travel safe, guys.
Appreciate you.